Welcome to our world of Twitter today. As you can see on your desk, you have got an iPod, which we're going to use a bit later, and our leaflet. Okay, so this is for you to take away, so at any extra time, you don't have to use it now.
Are you starting already?
Would you like to wait a little while?
That's fine. Hello. Just go for it. All right. Okay.
You don't have to read it now, it's for you to take away so you can look back at it at any time. Have a look at our board. Rebecca designed something this morning so she actually feels like she's useful today.
And I made the leaflet.
Obviously, PE and design don't really go together. Okay, so what we're going to talk to you today is about Twitter. Hopefully by the end of the session you will have an idea of how to use it. We're going to show you how to log on, how to make up an account, and especially in PE how we use it. Okay, so this is our PE account. We generally just use it more for GCSE. We've not really introduced it down to lower school yet, but that's something that we would like to do. This is what it's like on the internet. So you can use it on a computer, you can use it on an iPad, you can use it on your iPhone. I predominantly use it on my phone. How we use it? We use it to share ideas and resources. So coming up to their GCSE exam, we posted a lot of revision tips, posted a lot of revision techniques, actual revision. There's loads and loads. Some schools have been on it for weeks and months, and they've got so many great ideas that you can just share with, that I can follow for schools in Bedford, schools in Manchester, that they put resources and everything on there so the kids can use it for the revision, because obviously they're always on their phones 24/7. It's a good way for direct contact with students. We had a lot of nerves for the GCSE, especially before the practical exam, and they were worried about what they had to bring or what they had to know, and like the day before the exam they were tweeting us saying, "Miss, what do I need to bring for this?" So then me and Hayley could exactly go straight back to them and say, "You need to make sure you've got this, make sure you've got plenty of water, the weather's going to be like this." So it could be instant straight back at them. Like I said, we upload revision techniques, ideas for GCSE students. Also, it's a very good way of keeping up to date with different curriculum exam changes. We follow things like Edexcel, Pearson tests, AQA, for up-to-dates of syllabuses, what their current things, what they're adding, what they're taking away, and everything is all on Twitter. Like businesses, Twitter is like the big thing at the moment. Also about extracurricular sessions. So Tuesday night we've got Rounders Club, we've got this. So they know on their phone and they know when it is. Or they could ask us a question, "Miss, when's Rounders on this week? What events have you got at athletics tonight?" And so we can directly tell them instead of them waiting or finding us, or we're at lower, we're at upper, and they can't find us. One idea that we've not done yet is Twitter Hour. Because these kids follow so many people, you can follow famous people, you can follow your friends, and they follow like 400 people. So every time that person tweets something, it comes up in their newsfeed. So we would kind of get lost in everything that they've got. So what we thought about is having like a Twitter Hour. So for example, on a Thursday night between 7 and 8, they can ask us any question and we will be there, even though we're at home or whatever, replying to questions or maybe doing a revision session that way. So this is a few examples in the PE department, so obviously you might recognise some of the students. This is Emily Older, who obviously she had a back operation, so she wasn't too sure how she sat with the practical exams and what she had to do, where she had to go. So she was like, "Hello Miss, would you be able to come to my PE kit tomorrow? Or do I do pre-revision, or do I go to normal lessons?" And I said she needs to go to normal lessons. And so this is like in the morning of her lessons, so she wasn't too sure. So this was at 8:30 in the morning, and then she replied. So I'll give a little bit of encouragement to them. Well done to all our GCSE students today, you're all amazing, #proud, 2 days to go. A lot of what the hashtags are is, if someone hashtags something, so if someone else said #proud, you could get everyone that says #proud and all their tweets would come up. A lot of during exams and things, there was a hashtag 16th of May, because that's when the PE exam was. So every student that takes GCSE PE, majority of them had #16th May. Because that was when their PE exam was, and then you could have a look at what they're revising, what they're watching, what they're doing with their teachers. Okay, so it's kind of all linked in together. Another example for you here is something to do with vision. So this is about drugs in sport. This is kind of a picture. So they've got this on their phones, so they've got influence on drug taking and why they take it, and positives and negatives. So they've got that picture on their phone, so they can print that off, they can have it on their phone, they can think about what the answer is, they can copy it from their phone. Just an example as a time for revision. This was something that I didn't do. It was, I think it was a school in Bedford that they put in an Edexcel for like our Unit 1. They put a video of someone teaching it. So I went onto theirs, retweeted it, so it came onto our Enfield County page so the girls could come and watch it. Okay, I took no credit for it. I said it was from another school, but then that school were quite happy for people to go on and retweet it and for it to come onto my page. This is an example of I gave a GCSE question out. So identify 3 ranges of movement possible at the shoulder joint. And Lucy Clark and Louisa Carr had a little bit of an argument what they thought the answer was, and then I just let the argument carry on, and then I gave them the answer at the end. Okay, and they quite liked that because they were sitting at home doing their revision, and they were talking and discussing what they thought the answer was. Who we follow, different things like obviously Sky Sports News, Arsenal Ladies, BBC Sport, EdXL, PE, and there's some sports stars, Mo Farah, Usain Bolt, and things like that. So we get to up-to-date news and gossip. Privacy, that's a big thing. On our account, we can only have people requesting to be our followers. So not everyone, so someone from grammar can request to be a follower of us, but we wouldn't allow it.
6 minutes.
Thank you, Rebecca. So for example, you could have your own Year 12 Twitter account. You could have your own Year 13 or your own Year 10 account, and you could only select the student that you would like in that room. So for example, we had a student who was in current Year 11 who wanted to follow our PE department, but we didn't think it was appropriate as she wasn't a GCSE student, and that's not really what we wanted it for at the moment. So we declined her request, and we didn't want her following us. But all the GCSE students, yes, Year 10 and Year 11 do follow us, but you can have individual accounts through one email address. So you can use your school email address and have those different accounts that would come back to you. Yeah, Rebecca, how do you use it in text science?
We just use it for a GCSE lesson, for example. Say we're doing about different types of manufacture, and we've done that the whole lesson. The homework would just be, and it says in here about how many characters it can use. It's really short, the little Twitter characters they've got, like 120. To sum up what they've learnt in the lesson, we can see really quickly who's understood, who's not understood, and if we need to revisit it the next lesson. So it's a good way to assess what learning's been taking place in each lesson. But there is 14 different examples in here. We thought we picked the best ones that could be used by all the different subjects, but there are loads more, and we're happy to give you more ideas after today. But we're going to try and do a practice log on now. So you've got one between 2.
So we can show you how easy it is to log on.
You swipe
So swipe across and click on Twitter. Hopefully everyone should be connected to the Wi-Fi. And you should come up with a page looking like this. Yeah? Okay, and then click sign in, because we've made an account for you today. And the username and password are on the board. We'd like you to log in. And you're going to compose, some of you, your very first tweet.
When it was the GCSE textiles exam, I should talk about the hashtags. I just for the hashtag, when it was GCSE textiles, because I'd not seen.
Can I ask you a question while people are doing
Yeah,
this?
go for it.
What about privacy, like the other way around? Students feel like they don't want you to see what they're tweeting about, or do they have like a school account or what?
I don't follow any student, but you can go on any student and find out what they're doing. That's fine.
So if they follow you, you don't necessarily.
No.
Oh, I see.
No.
Okay, so if they follow me, that's absolutely fine. But I can go on to them because they don't have any privacy on their things. Like anyone and anyone can look on their Twitter account. So I could look on there.
Oh, so but they don't mind you seeing this
No,
stuff?
apparently not.
Right.
But that's up to some students have it privacy, and I can't see anything. I don't follow any student.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want to search a hashtag, just press the little.
So you don't. So I don't use it that much.
That's
I
okay.
use it a little bit. So for them to tweet, but for it to go to you, they go
At Enfield County. What PE is? They go at Enfield County PE. What have we got practical theory tomorrow?
Okay, and it comes up even if you don't follow them. It comes up to you.
It'll come. Yeah, come to my account on my phone.
Okay. The other thing was sorry.
Yeah. So if I show you my phone. So if I have given an example on my personal phone, what I've got. Hold on a second. Okay, so on my phone, my personal phone, I've got my personal account, I've got the TLB 5 account, which you should be logging on now, and I've got the Enfield PE account. So I can go through and choose which one I want to go on.